Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is Dazzling Fragrances on YouTube. So happy to have you here. First of all, I want to wish you all happy new year, and I hope that everything has been so far, going well for you. So today's video is going to be about my favorite winter fragrances that I would like to recommend and ones that I wear literally all the time. So I wanted to share those with you. If this is a topic that interests you, please stay tuned. The first fragrance that I'm going to recommend is Angel Shares by Kilian. This one is an amber vanilla fragrance. It has notes of cognac, cinnamon, tonka bean, praline, vanilla, sandalwood. It's a gorgeous, boozy, apple pie, cinnamon pie fragrance that is just so good during winter time. If you like those type of fragrances that smell a little bit like liquor, a little bit gourmand, this one is definitely going to be for you. It's a beautiful, I love the packaging of this fragrance, and this one is one that performs really well in the cold, so a high recommend for me. The next fragrance that I'm going to recommend is YSL Libre Intense. This one is an amber fougere fragrance. It has notes of lavender. You have some orange blossom, some jasmine. You also have some tonka bean, Madagascar vanilla, and some ambergris. Out of all the YSL Libre, this one is my personal favorite. It has, of course, more vanilla than the original one, but it's also not as masculine leaning like the original was on me, at least. So this one is just so sophisticated, so elegant, and also sexy. This is a very confident woman wearing this, but she's also, playful, and she is sexy. I love the packaging. Once again, the packaging on this bottle is just one thing that sold me, and that amber looking color of the liquid, beautiful, just beautiful. So YSL Libre Intense is definitely a high recommend for winter for me. The next fragrance that I'm going to recommend is Kayali Invite Only. This one is an amber spicy fragrance. It has notes of cherry, tobacco leaf. You have some honey, some chocolate, some hazelnut, some rose, cinnamon, and then in the base you have some amber, oud, vanilla, patchouli. It's a gorgeous fragrance. I mean, the cherry with the tobacco and the oud, I think that blend is just so masterfully done. This fragrance lasts forever. It's a very well performing fragrance. Actually, it might be the best performing fragrance out of the entire Kayali line. That's because it has that oud and the patchouli in the base, so it just really sticks to the skin, especially in this time of the year. It's winter time, so this is going to really pierce through the cold, and people will smell you. It's a very sexy fragrance too, so I would say so. Invite Only is definitely on my list of recommendation for wintertime fragrances. The next fragrance that I would like to share is Commodity Milk Plus. This one is in their scent space bold. It's an amber woody fragrance with notes of milk, marshmallow. You have some cedar, some musk, you have some amber. It's so beautiful, sweet, musky, comforting fragrance. It's unlike anything that I have, and every single time I wear it, I get so many compliments. People can smell me from literally like a full mile away. It travels really well in the cold. It lasts a very long time. I have the bold espresso, which is the Milk Plus, and I also have the scent space, which is the expressive, the one in the black and white writing, and that one I wear throughout the year, but once winter comes, I just gravitate towards the bold version, because the bold version just outperforms. If you wear this on your clothes and you spray it on your clothes, it will stay literally 4 days, 5 days, sometimes even a week. later, you will still smell this on your clothes. It just smells so good. It just smells so good, like a lactonic, milky but sweet, not too cloying or annoying type of fragrance. It's a beautiful recommendation for me for winter, and definitely a must have. My next fragrance that I would like to recommend for winter time is By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela Replica. This is a woody fragrance with the scent of chestnut, some smell of burning wood. It has some Gaia wood, vanilla. It has some orange blossom at the top and some pink pepper. This is a very interesting scent. If you spray it upon initial spray, let's say upon initial spray is very loaded with like smoke type of scent. It's pretty much very close to the name By the Fireplace, so it smells very smoky. But the beauty of this fragrance is really in the dry down. So you have to let this one set in your skin for you to really appreciate how incredible this particular scent is. This is a very sexy fragrance. It doesn't smell like it, but then once it mellows out with your body's warmth, it becomes really sexy because the vanilla develops and it just transforms. It just transforms into something completely different, really, from the initial spray. So I would say if you're interested in this one and that smokiness is a little bit too much for you, you can pair it with another vanilla scent, you know, to activate the vanilla faster, which is something that I do sometimes. But you can also just let this sit, and then that vanilla is going to pick through and it's just going to be beautiful. It lasts a very long time as well. I don't think this one is a screamer, like it's not something that travels too far, but it can be depending on how much you spray. So By the Fireplace is definitely a staple for winter, so I'm going to put this in my recommendations. I'm going to move a little bit to the category of niche fragrances, and the first one that I'm going to start with is Silky Woods by Goldfields and Bank. Goldfields and Bank, I think that they really did something magical with this. This is an amber spicy fragrance. It has notes of saffron, cinnamon. You have some oud, suede, some Tahitian vanilla, the Australian sandalwood, the tobacco leaf, the musk, the olibanum. It's a fantastic fragrance. Absolutely magical. Out of all of these, this is my top favorite. It's number one, and then all the other ones are fighting at number two. Okay, this is gorgeous. The tobacco and the vanilla in here have me on a chokehold. They have me in a chokehold. I can't put this fragrance down. This fragrance is absolutely intoxicating. It's so sexy, so mesmerizing. It's inviting. It's dark but not too dark. It's such a good fragrance. Such a good fragrance. It's a new acquisition for me this year, actually last year. So I don't know what I did prior to this. I don't know what I was wearing, because now that I have this, I can't see my collection without this fragrance in it. This fragrance is incredible and a top. If you don't get anything in this collection or in this list that I'm recommending, list of recommendations, sorry. Silky Woods is the one that you have to have. You really have to have it, okay? Like I can't recommend this enough. This is incredible. It really is incredible, and the top fragrance for winter. My next recommendation, which is probably at number two, it's hard. It's very hard. It's also number one. Okay, it's also number one. Let's just bear with me. Althair by Parfums de Marly. This is an amber vanilla fragrance with notes of cinnamon, bourbon vanilla, cardamom, praline, musk, gaiac wood. It's a gosh, this is intoxicating. Oh my goodness. So this was released in their men's line, but this particular fragrance is unisex, so men and women can wear it. And At first I did not think that I was going to like this because the notes were a little bit scary to me. I'm not gonna lie. I read those notes and I was like, ooh, I'm not sure. But it is such a good performer. It's a different type of vanilla, and it's just like Silky Woods. It's unlike anything that I have, so it's very unique vanilla. It's not a vanilla that you are used to, really. It's not your usual vanilla. It's very complex, but then also simple in a way that it wears. But I'm out of words. I'm out of words to describe this fragrance. This fragrance is just that good. It really is. It's a very top performer. It lasts on your clothes for a very long time. Same for your skin. It travels. People will smell you. So if you overspray, you're definitely going to have people wondering what you're wearing from a mile away, because it's a top performer. It's so good. It really is really good. So this is Althair by Parfums de Marly. Another great discovery for me last year is Tamine Peregrina, and this one was actually a blind buy. I heard a lot of good things about this fragrance and I was kind of like intrigued, so I found it at a very good price and I decided that, you know what, why not? So let me try it. So this one is an amber floral fragrance and it has notes of rose, jasmine, caramel, vanilla, amber, and then some white musk. This is a very pretty fragrance. It's a different type of combination of rose, and I think it's because it has that caramel mixed in there, so it smells very elegant, very elegant, and it smells very sophisticated at the same time. So it's just one of those fragrances that you want to wear on a date night. It could be signature scent worthy because of the way it is. So I feel like somebody could make this their signature scent and it will work. It's a beautiful fragrance. I love this packaging. I just love the fact that the cap is magnetic. It's so cool, and the bottle is just so pretty. So Tamine Peregrina is another one that really surprised me, and yeah, I'm adding it to my winter recommendations because this baby is really good. Closing with my favorite brand, or maybe one of my favorite brands. Actually, it could be my favorite brand because the fragrances in this line are just they're top notch. They really are. So this is Initio Side Effect. Now, Initio Side Effect is an amber, I think I'm gonna say like an amber spicy fragrance. It has notes of rum, tobacco, cinnamon, sandalwood. It might be amber woody, actually, spicy and woody, maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, this fragrance is boozy in the same vein that Angel Share is, without the liquor type. It's because this one has rum and this one had cognac, so this is so good. Such a good performing fragrance. So this one had is unisex, so men and women can wear it. I just love this fragrance. I don't even know how to explain it. It's the rum in there. It's the rum mixed with the tobacco and the saffron. It just gets me. The blend of this is magnificently done. Really, like, it's so smooth, so smooth. You will wear it and I guarantee you people are going to gravitate towards it. There's something very sexy, very enticing in this fragrance. I feel like a man wearing this would be it will be perfect. Same for a woman too. It's a fantastic fragrance. It performs really well. It lasts a very long time. It travels, and it's really good. I also like the packaging with the gold. It's really nice. This brand really, they just know what they're doing when it comes to fragrances, and I love Initio Side Effect. Okay, so I lied on which one was my favorite fragrance. You have to know all of these, I love them. Okay, I love all of these fragrances, but this one, this is Initio Oud for Greatness. Oud for Greatness is a fragrance that has notes of saffron. You have some lavender, agarwood, patchouli, and musk. This is a fantastic fragrance. Now, this fragrance leans a little bit more masculine, although it's also unisex, so a woman can also wear this, but it's unisex leaning more masculine. So it's just so well done. It's just so well done. The lavender makes this fresh and also very aromatic, and then the patchouli and the musk make it very sexy in a way. And then you have the saffron. The saffron just kind of like gives that little touch of like femininity. The saffron will mix with the lavender, the blend of the two. It's just so magnetic. This fragrance is your black tie event. This fragrance you cannot wear anywhere. You have to go somewhere very special to pull this fragrance. And I love it at nighttime when it's cold, because just 1 or 2 sprigs is all you need. It will fill the entire room, and it will stay in that room for hours after you're gone. Hours. I'm not even kidding, hours. This is such a top performer. It's a top performer in my collection. It's one that I love to use as a base and then play with other fragrances on top. So I love this as my base to give other fragrances some character. So Oud for Greatness is just that fragrance that I absolutely would always have in my collection. I love this fragrance. Now I know I said that Silky Woods was my absolute favorite, so I think I lied. Oud for Greatness is also #1. Same for Side Effect. I know it's very hard. It's very hard to choose a top one, but I feel like Silky Woods will be much easier for people to get into compared to Oud for Greatness. But yeah, I have to recommend this one too. So yeah, Oud for Greatness. Here we go. All right, my love, so here is the end of this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I was talking about my favorite fragrances for winter time. What are your favorite fragrances for winter time? Please list them down below. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my socials, and I will see you next time. Bye.